Good evening, I'm Tavon, and tonight on Newsstream, we bear witness to a sweeping transformation, one not marked by celebration, but by closure. A retail reckoning is washing over America, and the names we've long known, icons of aisles and memories, are dimming their lights for good. They call it a bloodbath, and that's no exaggeration. According to new data, over 15,000 retail stores are expected to close across the United States in 2025 alone, more than double last year's total. From beloved craft shops to century-old department stores, the tide is pulling them under. Department store Macy's, the giant shrinks. Once the beacon of American retail, Macy's has announced the closure of 150 stores over the next 2 years as part of its bold new chapter, a plan sparked by plummeting sales, changing consumer behaviors, and the relentless rise of online shopping. This year alone, 66 stores will go dark, including historic locations in downtown Brooklyn, Philadelphia's city center, and Broadway Plaza in Los Angeles. A brand that once defined the holiday parade and the American shopping experience is now stepping back into the shadows. Thread Joann, a farewell after 80 years. For decades, Joann was the go-to for fabrics, crafts, and creativity. But in February, the company announced it would be closing all 800 of its stores across 49 states. After failing to find a buyer, its assets were handed over to a financial group, and its history folded into memory. Their final message to customers was one of grace and sorrow. We deeply appreciate our dedicated team members, our customers, and communities across the nation for their unwavering support for more than 80 years. Shopping bags liberated brands, a fast fall. Brands like Quicksilver, Roxy, Billabong, and Volcom, once synonymous with youth, rebellion, and surf culture, have collapsed under the weight of debt and fast fashion. Liberated Brands, their parent company, filed for bankruptcy and announced the closure of all its U.S. stores. From a high of 140 locations in 2022, the wave has now receded, leaving behind empty shelves and 1,400 workers without jobs. Candle other retail icons dimmed. Neiman Marcus, a luxury institution for over a century, will shutter its historic Dallas flagship this March. Party City, once the heart of celebrations, announced the closure of its 700 stores, citing inflation and shifting spending habits. CVS continues its plan to shut 900 stores through 2026, targeting low-traffic and overlapping locations. Walgreens is in the midst of closing 1,200 stores, with 500 expected to close by this August. Kohl's is also scaling back, closing 27 retail stores and its San Bernardino fulfillment center. The closures are not isolated, they are symptoms of a seismic shift in American shopping culture. The rise of e-commerce, economic uncertainty, and the rapid-fire tempo of fast fashion have created a perfect storm, decreasing the numbers behind the pain. In 2024, 7,325 stores closed, the highest since the pandemic's peak in 2020. Now, with 15,000 expected to shutter this year, 2025 may go down in history as the year of retail collapse. Behind each closing door is a story. Family mail on the girl boy, a family losing their local store. Shopping cart at community center disappearing overnight. Briefcase a worker folding their final uniform. Broken heart of farewell, not a failure. Some say this is evolution. Others call it extinction. But one thing is clear, America's shopping streets are being rewritten. No longer do we walk the tiled floors of tradition. Instead, we scroll, we tap, we click. But while convenience wins, something is quietly lost, the charm of browsing, the warmth of customer service, the ritual of retail therapy. Candle and reflection. Tonight, we honor the stores that once lit our cities and filled our lives. From the bustling Macy's windows to the quiet aisles of Joann, these brands were more than businesses, they were experiences. To every employee, every loyal customer, and every storefront that shaped our memories, thank you. Your lights may dim, but your legacy remains. For News Extreme, I'm Tavon. Stay with us as we continue to follow this unfolding economic story. And remember, behind every closed store is a heartbeat that once served, smiled, and stood strong.